Hey guys, this is Jace, and right now I'm about to show you how to use Blender animation software. But first, I'm going to show you where you can download it. There's this website called FileHippo where you can easily download stuff. Now we're going to go to, just type in Blender. Should be the first one to show up right here. And yeah, you just download latest version, and the file should pop up right down there. Drag it to desktop, set it up. You know that setting it up is simple. And yeah, so basically Blender can be used for a lot of things. Mainly animation, but you can also use it for game engines, 3D printing, and a lot of other stuff. And Blender is completely free. I'm pretty sure there's not even any like in-game purchases. Now, right now we're going to make something pretty simple. Now, I know all this stuff may look complicated to you, but it really is not. Once you get the hang of it, I was the same way, but once I started watching other tutorials and things like that, I kind of got the hang of it. So we're going to make a simple rocket first, because like that's kind of a good starting thing. So we're going to delete this right here, go down to create, and just follow my mouse. And I'm also going to show you some of the keyboard shortcuts because those are some very important things. Now we're going to drag this up, and down here it says object mode. We go into edit mode. Now hold down shift, or to look around, use middle mouse button and just drag it side to side or something to move. But if you hold down shift and do middle mouse, it'll do this, which is good. So then you're not just rotating around one thing. So we can select corners, vertexes like this, or edges like this, or faces. Now, I think that for this, we're only going to need faces. Well, actually, we're going to need a lot of some other stuff too, but we'll start with this. So, first thing we got to do is, let's add the booster first, because I think that'll be good. So, to extrude, you push E, and then you can drag it down. You can also do like it in different directions, but we're just gonna do it this way. So this Z is up and down, and X and Y is just like the other direction. C, Y, and X. But of course we're gonna use Z because it would look kind of weird if we did that. And yeah, there's also numbers down on this. Dang, I can't leave. Hang on. There's also numbers in the corner of the screen. Hang on, I'll show it to you in just a second. They were right here, and it shows you when you're doing it, like how much it's going. So you can like type in numbers while you're doing it, and it will go that length. But it's pretty small. This is like under, probably like less than 1, I think. Okay, anyway. Now we extruded it and pulled it down. E is extrude. And now we're going to scale it. And when you scale just the faces, it does this. Now I think we made this a little too big, so watch right here when I pull it down. See, those are the numbers. And see how like it's just over half, so it's like 1 is pretty large. So we're going to push S for scale and make it go in a little bit. Right now we're making the boosters, and now you're going to push E and S to do this. And then we're going to push E again for extrude and go up into it. Now last time we went down 6, so we're going to go, or 0.6, so we're going to go 0.5, I think. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yours probably isn't going to be the exact same length because I'm just eyeballing it. So yeah, I'll show you how to color and stuff later. And we probably want to make this a little longer. Yeah. Okay, and just so you know, if you make a mistake while you're doing it, you can add rings. You push Control R to add a ring. R by itself is rotate, so like see, you can move things around or like in different directions and stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. Woo woo! It looks like a spring or something, or I don't know, like a funnel. Ah! What? I've gone too far. Okay, but push Command Z to go back. I figured you'd know that by now, you know. But if you add a ring, see, you just left click it and you can move it to wherever you want, and you can also scale that. So like if you mess up along the way and want to redo something, that is how you do it. But we are just going to do this, and we extruded that upwards, and now we're going to scale inwards. And I think you would get this by now. I think you kind of get this by now, or starting to get the hang of it. I don't know. Here, I'm going to make this a little bigger. I'm holding shift and middle mouse button. Ah, dang it. I said middle mouse buttoning. No, middle mouse. I'm pushing the middle mouse button. It sounded weird. Okay. So now we're gonna, hang on. I want that to be larger. You guys just go your own pace. You want this to be like just a little bit smaller than this down there here, so yeah, and then you make this go up, and this is gonna be like it's gonna have like a cone up here. And yeah, to make the tip we're gonna do a few different things. So at first you want to make it pretty kind of long and scale in just a little bit for the curve, and you do it again, do it just a little bit shorter and scale in a little more to make a bigger curve, and then again just keep going on and on until you find like the curve that you, the angle, or curves don't have angles, just until you like it, you know. Ah, dang it. I pushed Command Z. I don't know why. Okay. Right here it's kind of hard because I gotta extrude it less because I'm gonna scale it. No! See, if you extrude back without scaling it in first, it will make that awkward effect. So let's do that. And right here we want to make it really small. I don't know if my voice sounds like kind of scratchy today, I don't know, so yeah, and so if we go out of editing mode to object mode, this is what it looks like. Now you're probably going to want to make the tip of the nose a bit more pointy, probably, because otherwise your rocket is going to have terrible aerodynamics like mine right here. So yeah, and we're not done yet though. We're going to go back into edit mode, and we're not going to add color just yet. Actually, we might want to add that ring. Oh, and by the way, this is your camera. Oh dang, I gotta go into object mode, there we go. So you can move this around, and this is your light, you can move that around too. And I'm gonna scale this down so the camera can see it better. And we're going to show you how to render in just a sec. Sorry, this is like some of the basic stuff I forgot to show you. It's kind of hard seeing just where you're putting it because there's like nothing else around. So we go up here, push render. You can choose either Blender Render, Blender Game, or Cyclist Render. And Blender Render is like pretty good. like, it's okay. It's pretty old, honestly. You push escape to get out of this. But, like, this, with Blender Render, it has, I think it just has less shades. It's either light or dark, you know? So we want to do Cyclist Render, because that has better stuff. So, yeah, hang on a second, my throat's kind of dry. I'm gonna get a drink. Okay, hi, I'm back. You probably didn't even notice, because I had my, screenplay on pause. So, yeah, Cyclist Render is definitely better. If you scale this down to size, it kind of gives it more light, so that's what I like to do. Now let's select this and go into edit mode, and maybe let's add fins, or let's try anyway. Let's select this, and oh no, that's all wrong. Okay, or hang on, Control R, like I said, ring. The ring is kind of an important thing, even though, like, I kind of neglected to show that. It's kind of like what extruding does. So yeah, now I think we're gonna select the faces. Oh, right, it's not connected to there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, I was planning on adding fins, but, like, it's being kind of weird right now. But, hang on. So, now I'm going to show you how to color it. Okay, so, we're going to want to color, I say, about orange. Yeah, okay. Now we push assign. Actually, hang on. I think I gotta go into object mode so I can select the entire thing. Hang on. There we go. Wait. Sometimes color doesn't show up. It only shows up in it only shows up in the render. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it shows up right here, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah. And like, say I want some parts black too. I'm gonna select things around here. To make black. Selecting can kind of be a pain. I know that there's an easier way to do this, or else, like, you can imagine, like, being an animator would be very frustrating. So I figure there would be other ways to there are, probably definitely are, but I can't figure them out sometimes. Now I'm gonna select pretty much everything below here for the booster. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so I think we got that all selected. I selected all that when you were gone. So yeah. Now we're gonna make this like a dark gray kind of for the booster. Sign that and render it. I have not. Oh, I think the black, like, selected the entire thing. Okay, so that's everything that black is on. Oh, maybe it's because I like accidentally replaced the orange and didn't. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I think let's render this again. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And that part looks like a darker brown gray than it actually is because like it's not close to the light, and this looks like yellowish, and it kind of has a cool effect right there. It goes from yellow to orange, but since the tiles aren't totally like you know, smooth. So yeah, and this is kind of just a tutorial. This was and this wasn't a very good thing, but like glasses are also easy to make. Planes, I made a plane. It's kind of cool actually. Uh, and yeah, and Blender can be used in a lot of different ways, so I recommend it for that kind of stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. And be sure to hit the subscribe button because, like, it's a big red button. Come on, people. Like, no one can resist a big red button. Because, like, it's just tempting. Just hit the subscribe button. That's all we want you to do. Okay, so I hope you get Blender. So, bye.